Hi, it's Rena. I just got back from doing something with a friend, so weirdly enough, we didn't eat, so I'm having generic spaghetti rings with sauce. Um, things are up, things are down. Uh, our furnace in part of the house isn't working, and so we've been having fires in the fireplace to help keep the core of the house warm. It's something we've had to deal with before. The gas furnace will not work if the power goes out. The oil furnace uh, needs to be relit because I let the oil tank run dry, and I've gone through some YouTube tutorials with the thing right in front of me and going, no. So I'm having a person come in, but that's scheduled for next week, actually. Which actually, it's kind of odd. My YouTube For Me pages has been coming up with a lot of prepper, survivalist type shit hits the fan type things, which, okay, well, yeah, I grew up with a survivalist. Incompetent, half-assed survivalist, but I grew up with a survivalist, so it's interesting to see how other people do it. And, dude, "30-year-old white men who have wives most of the time and don't know how to do shit. They think they're going to have a go bag and get out of town when something goes weird." Oh, by the way, everything has gone weird. It's not something that, unless a mountain falls on your house, a fire sweeps through your neighborhood, or something like that, every emergency has a lead up. And even those have a lead up. So I was complaining to myself and thinking, well, if something goes worse, I know how to do a bunch of stuff. Then I was thinking to myself further, do I actually know how to do this stuff? Well, if I had to leave my house, I would hurt, and I know that. But if I stayed in the house, we have property with woods, which I have currently been harvesting the old windfall and such to heat the house. I've even cooked on it. That steak, oh my God. Always get your meat from the farmer you know, so you know you have happy cows. Happy cows make happy meat. But it irks me that there are people out there who are making lists of what to buy, what to do, what books to invest in. Oh, and by the way, I have an app that you need to learn how to survive right now. And that will lead you into being able to survive later. Being able to make a fire to keep my house warm, that is survival. I have chicken. I have chickens. So I have eggs randomly. Things like that. One of the things that I've noticed with a lot of these guys who are espousing all of this doom gloom and send me money for my booklet, I think I've seen one of them actually mention having food and resources for your animals. Most of them either don't mention it at all or gloss over it. They're companion animals. It doesn't matter what kind of animal it is. If you can grab them and go, you will need to be able to provide for them. Just not my spaghetti rings. That's mine. If you are staying in place, which is much more likely in almost any scenario, you still need to have the cat food, the dog food, the hamster kibble, whatever, plus the appropriate amount of water, plus the appropriate amount of hygiene. Dogs especially, you need to be able to walk them enough that they will pee and poop outside, or you have a designated area inside. They just gloss over that. It's not like you're going to just go, oh, I'll get another dog. No, they are companion animals. You need to provide for them. And most of these guys seem to think that baby wipes are going to be the be-all and end-all for hygiene. It's not. Trust me. Okay, sorry. Had a notification. Baby wipes are a good stop gap measure. That gap is very small. That is oh my God, I'm sweating. I need to. Baby wipes, for the most part, will not get you through too long. You need to, just like if you were at home, if you have a go bag, put in some of your deodorant. Please put in some of your deodorant. Put in some laundry detergent. Even that fancy stuff that looks like a piece of paper. Just a couple of those. Most of the time when you are taking a go bag and going, you're wearing what you're wearing, and you will need to clean it at some point. And baby wipes aren't going to clean your clothes. I understand one knife camping. I've done it myself. I have go bags for the residents of this house. All the residents of this house. I have safety and survival gear in my truck. And I am privileged to be able to know how to use all of that. But I don't expect to actually ever use it, because I expect shelter in place, just like we've done over the pandemic, which means knowing how much food you have in your pantry, how many bottles of extra water you have, and how much beer you have. Okay, I'll get to that in a moment. I've noticed that most of the people who are espousing about survival stuff never mention alcohol. If they do, it's for the first aid kit. But, you know, alcohol, I don't imbibe very much myself. Now that my mom's gone, I am up from a beer a month to about a beer a week. But I also have alcohol in the house for cooking, for cleaning, and, you know, on occasion, fancy drinks with umbrellas in them. But if you are traveling to an unknown location and you want to drink the water, yeah, filters and stuff, you might have them, but you do a gross filter through a piece of cloth, you add some alcohol, and you drink it. The alcohol will kill most of the stuff in there, and it'll keep you going. That's a part of survival, whether or not it's in a house or out in the woods. You're doing it to keep going. And you know what? Sometimes, middle of the woods, shit has hit the fan. You're going to want to drink. Sounds weird, but oh well. Okay, my food's getting cold. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great day.